up to another day of rain. The city's bustling but I'm stuck in my own lane. Every step feels heavier, the roads are lined with pain, but your voice cuts through like a fire in my veins. I've been down, washed out, almost lost in the tide, but something inside keeps burning bright, breaking through the storm. I feel the light again. Your love's a thunder that shakes me from within. No more hiding from the fight. I'm standing tall tonight, breaking through the storm. I'm finally alive. The nights are long and lonely, but your smile paints the sky. In the silence of my doubts, you're the reason why. Through the cracks and the scars, I'm learning to survive. You're the strength behind my heart, the spark that keeps me alive. Washed out, almost lost in the tide, but something inside keeps burning bright, breaking through the storm. I feel the light again. Your love's a thunder that shakes me from within. No more hiding from the fight. I'm standing tall tonight, breaking through the storm. I'm finally alive. Every moment tested me, brought me face to face with all my fears and memories I tried to erase. But now I raise my voice, I'm breaking down these walls. With you beside me, I'll never fall. Breaking through the storm, I feel the light again. Your love's a thunder that shakes me from within. No more hiding from the fight. I'm standing tall tonight, breaking through the storm. I'm finally alive. The skies are clearing, I'm breathing in new air. With every step I'm stronger, knowing you're there, breaking through the storm. Like fire in the night, together we'll keep shining, chasing the light. The city sleeps beneath a blanket of forgotten dreams. We walk those streets where every corner holds 1,000 seams. Your life poured over cracks and broken pavements, soft and true. We chase the morning light through alleys painted in shades of blue. But time doesn't wait, it shifts like tides under moonlit skies. I felt our melody stretch thin, the chords of our goodbyes. And all these waves of our story crash like thunder in the night, carrying the weight of every fight and every flight. In the silence between the notes, I find the strength to stand. With the music as my anchor, I reach out for your hand. The radio plays that song we swore was ours by heart. Strings hum beneath the pain, tearing ragged seams apart. Each lyric spills the truth we tried but failed to hide. Yet in that broken harmony I found a place to hide. No anthem's loud enough to drown the shadows in my mind. But in this ballad stillness, your love's the only sign. And oh, these waves of our story crash like thunder in the night, carrying the weight of every fight and every flight. In the silence between the notes, I find the strength to stand. With the music as my anchor, I reach out for your hand. Electric strings burn through the cold of fire born from pain. The rhythm beats inside my chest like falling, then rising again. We're fragments of a song that never quite came undone, held together by the chords and the warmth of the sun. And oh, these waves of our story crash like thunder in the night, carrying the weight of every fight and every flight. In the silence between the notes, I find the strength to stand. With the music as my anchor, I reach out for your hand. So let the strings keep ringing out long after the night is gone. In every note, the courage to keep moving on. The morning breaks with heavy eyes, another battle in disguise. Coffee cold, the world's too loud, but I'm still standing on my ground. Every scar tells a story untold, worn like armor, jagged and bold, treading water through stormy seas, holding on to the smallest keys. These streets have seen me lose my way, but every night leads to a day. I rise through the fight with fire inside. Every fall just fuels my climb. In the darkest hours, I find my light, turning pain into strength. I'll rise through the fight. Cracks in the pavement, memories bleed, tales of failure and silent pleas. Faces blur but lessons stay, pushing me forward through the gray. Hands worn rough from holding on, dreams like rivers, fierce and strong. I'm not perfect, but I'm alive, chasing hope that won't deny. These scars are badges that I wear, proof I'm breathing through the air. inside. Every fall just fuels my climb. In the darkest hours I find my light, turning pain into strength. I rise through the fight, so here I stand. The battle's won, a story told, but not undone. With every breath and every stride I live, I fight, I rise inside, I rise inside. On a quiet street where the pavement's cracked, you left your notes in a worn-out backpack. The city hums with secrets untold, and your worn boots keep chasing gold. Every stumble's carved a story on your skin, fighting storms that never seem to end. Keep climbing higher through the cold and rain. Let the fire inside burn away the pain. Though the nights are long and the road unclear, your voice breaks through, strong and sincere. Remember those nights with the bottle and the blame, when your dreams were flames flickering in the rain. But you held tight to that stubborn light, turning scars into stars shining bright. Every scar's a chapter in your tale to tell, a roaring heart that's risen when it fell. Keep guitars, your hand in mine was all I need. Every laugh, every tear, painted stories on our worn-out walls. Fighting tides, breaking free, we dared to dream beyond these slow town calls. But love's a road with turns unseen, and sometimes hearts find what they need and leave it. When the night unfolds and all the quiet breaks, I hear your voice in the storm, like the ground beneath shakes. There's freedom in the fall, in the tears that don't show. Hold on to yourself as the wild winds blow. You slip by like trains racing west, chasing sun that never stays. The smell still haunts the corners of my mind on rainy days. I've walked through ash and felt the cold after the fire burns. Every answer tends to rise, every scar's a turn. In the silence that screams so loud, I find my strength on this crowded crowd. When the night unfolds and all the quiet breaks, I hear your voice in the storm, like the ground beneath shakes. There's freedom in the fall, and the tears that don't show. Hold on to yourself as the wild winds blow. And though the chase slipped off one by one, I still feel the weight of what's undone, but holds a fire that won't let go. A burning light in the God's cold glow. When the night unfolds and all the quiet breaks, I hear your voice in the storm, like the ground beneath shakes. There's freedom in the fall, and the tears that don't show. Hold on to yourself as the wild winds blow. So here's my song, my heart's release in every note. remember nights beneath the city lights, where every heartbeat told its own tale. We carved our names on worn down benches tight, dreams like fire, steady, never frail. But storms came rolling, tearing through. Our plans left me standing with the pieces in my hands. Yet here we stand, burning bright within, with scars that speak of battles we have won. Through cracks and breaks, we find what's real again. Our voices rising like the burning sun. The road was long, with turning paths unseen. We learned to bend, but never let go. In every heartbreak, every shattered dream, a chance to grow, to let the whole world know. Though doubts will try to pull me to the floor, I found the strength to fight and reach for more. Yet here we stand, burning bright within, with scars that speak of battles we have won. Through cracks and breaks, we find what's real again. Our voices rising like the burning sun. And when the night feels cold and unforgiving, I remember why I chose to keep on living. With every note of force that keeps me driven, our stories told, our spirits never hidden. So here we stand, burning bright within, with scars that speak of battles we have won. Through cracks and breaks, we find what's real again. Our voices rising like the burning sun. Our voices rising, yeah, the burning sun. We're standing strong, our journey's just begun. I've walked through streets that forgot my name, caught in the rain where the fear would flame. Each step away, but I kept the pace, a restless heart in a quiet place. But every bruise holds a story told, in broken lines and hopes grown bold. I'm rising through the fire, burning the pain away, holding on to something real to face another day. When the world feels cold and dreams seem far, I find my strength in all the scars. The nights were long with no clear sign, broken clocks and spilled red wine. But in the silence of my fight, I found a spark, a little light. And every fall taught me how to stand, I'm rising through the fire, burning the pain away, holding on to something real to face another day when the world feels cold and dreams seem far. I find my strength in all the scars. No sweeter victory than breaking free from chains unseen. The past decree, the road is rough, but my soul's alive. In every tear I find the drive. I'm rising through the fire, burning the pain away, holding on to something real to face another day when the world feels cold and dreams seem far. I find my strength in all the scars. Rising, rising through the fire, turning wounds to wings that take me higher. Woke up to the rain pouring down the window pane. Coffee's cold and the silence drives me insane. Try to call you, but your line just fades away. Guess some nights are harder than they say. I'm holding on to pieces of a loved one's bright, fading photographs in the pale morning light. But there's a fire inside that won't burn out tonight. I'm learning how to stand back up and fight. So hold on through the fire, even when it's dark. Feel the heat of your heart, lighting up the spark. Every scar tells a story, every fall makes us higher. We're strong, we're alive. Hold on through the fire. Streetlights flicker like memories in my mind. I walk these empty blocks, leaving doubt behind. Your laughter rings in alleys where we once dreamed, but dreams don't always stay as they seem. I'm clutching on to hope like a lifeline thrown in the vastness of the night. I'm not alone. With every step the past is finally overthrown. A heart reborn, a courage grown. So hold on through the fire, even when it's dark. Feel the heat of your heart, lighting up the spark. Every scar tells a story, every fall makes us higher. We're strong, we're alive. Hold on through the fire. The road winds long, but it's leading me back to life. remember that old roadside diner where the neon hummed so low, sipping on black coffee as the rain began to flow. Your hand reached out across the table, fingers trembling like the wind. In that silent moment, our story was about to begin. The clouds would gather, sometimes tear apart, but we kept the fire burning deep in our hearts. Through the storm's wake, I held on tight. In the darkest hours, you were my light. Every fallen tear, every battle scar made us who we are, made us who we are. We walk through broken highways, chasing dreams behind closed eyes. The howl of distant thunder, matching the fight that never dies. Your voice a steady anchor, cutting through the roaring night. Together we defied the silence and learned how to fight. Though nights were long and pain was near, we found the strength to face every fear. Through the storm's wake, I held on tight. In the darkest hours, you were my light. Every fallen tear, every battle scar made us who we are, made us who we are. Now the sky is clearing, the world feels new. I see your face and I know we made it through. This melody's a promise, a song to keep, that hope and love can conquer even the deep. Through the storm's wake, I held on tight. In the darkest hours, you were my light. Every fallen tear, every battle scar made us who we are, made us who we are. So here we stand, unbroken and free, a testament to what love can be. Driving down these empty streets, rain's been falling like my fears. Every scar reveals the story of the nights I faced my tears. Cold wind cuts, but I keep moving. Headlights like a burning flame, searching for a sign to guide me through the chaos and the pain. But in the silence I find strength, lessons written in every mile. Though the road is rough and endless, I won't break, I'll stay a while. Hold on through the night when the world feels cold and wide. There's a fire deep inside, burning strong, you're not alone this time. Hold on through the fight, every heartache shapes the light. We're alive in face in crowded places, words unsaid still fill the air. Memories like distant thunder, loud but fading. Somewhere their colors blend but don't define us. Broken roads that we must face, every step a little stronger, carving out a brand new place. And in the quiet I hold on to the hope that won't let go. Every scar becomes my armor in the story only we know. Hold on through the night when the world feels cold and wide. There's a fire deep inside, burning strong. You're not alone this time. Hold on through the fight, every heartache shapes the light. We're alive in this anthem of our lives. Guitar cries out, a voice for all. Bass pounding, steady and strong. Drums drive the pulse of our hearts. Piano weaves the night song. Strings swell like waves on open sea. Together they carry me free. Hold on through the night when the world feels cold and wide. There's a fire deep inside, burning strong. You're not alone this time. Hold on through the fight, every heartache shapes the light. We're alive in this anthem of our lives. So hold on, just hold on. The dawn will come, the pain moves on. In this anthem of our lives, we find strength to rise and shine. Another day breaks with a heavy sigh. Streets feel colder, but I'm still alive. Hands won't rough from the battle as I fight. Eyes on the horizon, chasing morning light. Every scar tells a story I won't forget. The road's been long, but I'm not done yet. I'm fighting through the night, holding on tight. When the world feels like it's breaking inside, love's a fire that keeps me alive in this storm. I find my fight. Memories flicker like a candle's flame. The good, the bad, it all feels the same. But in your smile there's a spark that remains, a gentle strength that calls out my name. Every tear has fallen to water the ground from the soil of pain. Hope will be found. I'm fighting through the night, holding on tight. When the world feels like it's breaking inside, love's a fire that keeps me alive in this storm. I find my fight, crashing stride. We came in with a silence of streets that knew our names, tangled up in worn-out jeans and dreams that flickered flames. Underneath the streetlights, stories spill like rain. You held on with quiet hands while I tried to hide the pain. Every moment carved in stone, lessons learned and battles won. The night reveals the truth inside, where hope and heartache collide. These are the fires we burn, lighting up the night. In the ashes of love and loss, we find our fight. Through every tear and every scar, we're rising high, we've come so far. Hear the anthem in our souls, a roar that never turns. This is the strength in the fires we burn. Remember the cold mornings, coffee cups and faded maps, traveled far from empty roads, no need to watch our backs. Your voice cut through the silence, a beacon through the gloom, where promises felt like armor and dreams began to bloom. Carved from nights both dark and deep, moments worth the price we keep. When the walls begin to fall, together we can stand tall. These are the fires we burn, lighting up the night. In the ashes of love and loss, we find our fight. Through every tear and every scar, we're rising high, we've come so far. Hear the anthem in our souls, a roar that never turns. This is the strength in the fires we burn. Oh, the roads were never easy, but the heart, it never lies. In the heat of every moment, we find where our truth lies. These are the fires we burn, lighting up the night. In the ashes of love and loss, we find our fight. Through every tear and every scar, we're rising high, we've come so far. Hear the anthem in our souls, a roar that never turns. This is the strength in the fires we burn. Holding fast to what remains, in the flames we're born again. This is the strength in the fires we I remember that old road where we used to drive, windows down, cranking up anthems, feeling alive. Every chord a story, spinning in chorus and sweet refrains all intertwined. The soundtrack of our scars forever in my mind. Through heartbreak storm, the music holds me tight. A beacon burning wild, cutting through the night. When the silence breaks, I hear your voice still calling. A rush of fire in the quiet, no more falling. Power in the pain, in every song we made. Timeless tunes that never fade. Resilience in each note, freedom in the sound. Together we've been lost and found. The anthems roar and the ballads cry. They lift us up and teach us why. When the silence breaks, I hear your voice still calling. A rush of fire in the quiet, no more falling. Power in the pain, in every song we make. Timeless tunes that never fade. So play it loud, this story never ends. In every chord, the heart transcends. Bare feet on cracked pavement, the city hums at midnight. Neon fading slowly, painting tales in broken light. Heartbeats match the rhythm of 1,000 restless souls, chasing sparks of something lost in alleys paved with hopes. And we carry all our stories, the weight of dreams and scars. Every step a battle cry beneath the silver stars. On the burning streets of tomorrow, we scream for life out loud, hands up to the sky, breaking free from every doubt. This fire's in our veins, wild and unconfined. We'll never let this moment fade, it's ours to find. Old guitars strum quiet memories in a crowded downtown bar. Voices rise like ocean tides, reaching out from near and far. Faces lined with struggles, eyes that hold a fierce light. In the hum of late night hours, passion takes its flight. And we carry all our stories, the weight of dreams and scars. Every step a battle cry beneath the silver stars. On the burning streets of tomorrow, we scream for life out loud, hands up to the sky, breaking free from every doubt. This fire's in our veins, wild and unconfined. We'll never let this moment fade, it's ours to find. Electric We met on a morning soaked in rain, coffee cold and hands bruised from work. You laughed about the crooked path. I saw a fire, but it was shy to burn. Stepped through years that wore us thin, every fight a stone in our shoes. But through the cracked and breaking nights, your voice was the truth I'd choose. And when the silence stretched too long, I found my heart still beating strong. I'm breaking through the quiet, shaking off the weight of yesterday. A freedom carved from pain and fire, rising where the light won't fade away. Walls built high on promises frayed, every hurt a lesson learned too late. Still the sky pulled me with its unsung songs, calling me forward beyond the gate. You're a chapter closed but not the